Where do I even begin? Where do I start? Where do I start? Where do I start? First of all, I guess, bit of a weird setting. I'm in my bathroom, sat on the ground. You're propped on the toilet. This is a bath. I'm now just pointing things out. So my neighbours are outside my window, and they live across the road from us, and they're super loud all the time. So I can't make this video anywhere in my house because they're so loud that they just get picked up constantly. But we'll come back to those people because I've got a little list of things I want to talk about. So this might be about 10 or 15 minutes long. I don't even know. Please sit, listen, don't listen. It's completely up to you. It's a bit of a more serious video, and some of you don't dig that, so that's fine. So the first word I have written on my list is stress. Now that's a weird one because up until the point of being like 22, 23, I'd basically never been stressed in my life because there was not really any point in being stressed. In my head, I could convince myself I wasn't stressed because stress is just something that's in your mind, which sounds very deep, but it's probably not. And because of that, I was never really worried about anything. I never got stressed. But then as you get, become an adult, and then you have other things going on. And one of the most stressful things that I've experienced is having YouTube as a full-time job, which, by the way, still love, like 100%, still love it. But I feel like sometimes you guys only see like what you see. You see the videos, and that's where we're making a video and we're being entertaining for you guys and da-da-da-da-da-da. Whereas sometimes, you struggle to get the motivation and you get stressed out when you can't because YouTube is your job now. So if you don't make videos, then to put it bluntly, you won't make any money. And if you don't make any money, then you need to get a job and then you're back to square one. That's not the main thing. I mean, the thing for me that's the primary thing causing stress for me is just thinking that I need to get a video out every day, even though I know I don't need to upload every day, but I have for so long and I love it. I enjoy that I stuck to one video a day, which is something that I really, really pride myself on. So I'd like to keep that up if I can. But then sometimes I just go through these ruts, which every YouTuber does. You'll know Lizzie just went through one where she didn't upload for a while. Ollie's constantly going through one. I'm kidding, Ollie. Just 'cause it's a serious video doesn't mean we can't have jokes. But everyone has these moments where they're like, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I'm at an end. I don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point. And that causes a lot of stress for me. And I don't like being stressed. I'm not a very stressed person. And I always try and stay positive and I always try and stay happy, and that's something, again, that I always pride myself on. Like, sometimes you guys get sad or you guys get demotivated or you're worried and you come to me for advice. So if I'm stressed and worried, then what good am I to you? Like, I should be happy, and I need to sort of keep up this happy mentality so that I can constantly be there for guys who actually need it. Because in reality, I don't really have anything to be stressed about. Like, at all, really. Which is weird. Because then why can't I convince myself that I'm not stressed anymore like I used to be able to? Something is just constantly looming on me that makes me think I've got something to be really stressed out about. And I don't know what it is. The second thing I have written down is the word sad, which is weird because I'm definitely not sad, I don't think. Unless I am, and I just don't know. God, that's a weird thought. So, it partially comes with the stress. So when I get stressed out and I can't fix what's causing the stress, I then get quite annoyed and sad with myself. And I don't know whether there's something wrong that maybe I shouldn't feel like that. Maybe I should feel like that. I don't know. And that then in turn makes me more stressed out because then I'm like, well, why am I feeling sad? There's nothing to be sad about. So then I get stressed about feeling sad, and then I'm sad about feeling stressed. So I'm in this constant sad stress, which is stupid. It's so stupid. But it's kind of like a rut I'm in at the minute, and it's not really to do with content on my channel or anything. I'm super happy. You guys can probably see if it'll actually focus. Probably won't. The three bottom ones here say happy with channel, happy with life, happy with opportunities. So I'm super happy with my channel. I get to make video game videos for a living. People would kill for that. They really would kill for that. And like, that's ridiculous that that's my job. I love it. And then I have all you guys, like I have a super interactive audience. I built my channel with my Twitter and my Instagram, so I've got 3 really good platforms. I talk to you guys as much as I can, which again brings me back to this point of why am I stressed? Why am I sad? Why am I annoyed? Why am I angry? I don't know at all. I don't want to Google diagnose anything, because Christ, don't ever Google why am I sad, because it'll probably just attempt to ruin your life like Google does. I once Googled because I had a little rash on my arm and it said you've got MRSA. MRSA is a super virus that you get in hospitals. Turns out I had a heat rash. So don't Google your symptoms. But that, I mean, so I don't know what to do. Like, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with me. But then at the back of my head, I'm constantly thinking, well, if I'm always like upset and angry and stressed, then maybe something is. But then I don't know. And it's weird because I didn't really plan this video out. I just thought if I sit down and talk for a while, I'll cut what I actually say and see what comes out. And I guess this is kind of interesting because I've never really thought about it in this much detail. And now that I'm sat talking about it, it's becoming interesting in my head. And I'm grinning, and I probably shouldn't be because I don't know what this means. It's a very odd feeling. So like I'm stressed sometimes, sad sometimes, which is human. People have emotions. That's what happens. You know, I'd say 95% of the time, super happy. Super happy. Even for those little segments where I might not be, I'll tweet something and then you guys will tweet me. Like the other day I tweeted I have no motivation. You guys were just killing it with the motivation talks. Like everyone was saying you can do it, keep your chin up, you don't have to release a video, you know, just sit and play some games, have fun, enjoy yourself. And that's nice. That's lovely to be able to have that support there. So that's cool. I really appreciate you guys helping me out like that. And it's nice to have that give and take there. So like, you know, I'll cheer you guys up, you guys cheer me up, and then together we make like a cheer tornado. And then we just stay happy forever inside the cheer tornado. At this point I've just been sat in my bathroom for 5 minutes not speaking to the camera because I don't really know where to go from here. But I don't feel like I've said everything I want to say yet, which is weird. Oh yeah, so I mean, some good news is that I'm moving house very, very soon, which could be part of the stress because moving house isn't cheap. It's quite expensive actually. So moving house could be having a little bit of stress on there without me even really thinking about it. It could just be registering right in the back of my head and I don't even really know it's affecting me, but it is. And me moving is actually super beneficial. Right now I'm in a flat, which is like an apartment for anyone who doesn't know what the word flat is. My office is tiny, it's maybe like 8 foot by 8 foot, so it is quite little. So I sit in there all day and that's where I make my videos, and it's kind of stifling, constantly being in such a confined space. Another issue I have is that my neighbours, who I spoke about at the start of the video, if you remember, so they are at home all the time. I think one of them works from home, or maybe they both do. I don't know them or their stories, but they have a couple of kids, and the kids are out in the street like all the time, and they're playing football and stuff like that. And it's like a cobbled street, so it's not really a place for games like that. And I feel like I'm just going to sound really old right now, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Because when I was a kid, I played football everywhere, but I would go to a park, or I'd go down an alley, like down a lane or an alley or something. Like I'd go to a place that isn't where someone's house is, and these kids just play outside all day, and they kick the footballs off the wall, they hit the windows, they shout, they scream. They know my feelings on it, and they don't care. They just don't care. You know, they are the kind of people who just, as long as the kids aren't in their way, it seems to be fine to them. So that's the vibe I get anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, but as long as the kids aren't annoying them, they don't seem to really care. But the kids are constantly annoying me, and it makes it very difficult to record through the day. So I get most of my work done through the day because I get up at 9 every morning, and that's when I like to get my work done. You know, like Lizzie, Joel, Ollie, all my friends, like people that don't tend to be on until later on. So I get my work done in the morning so I have my afternoons free. But then when this is happening, I can't do it. And then again, it adds to the start of that cycle again. So then I get stressed because I can't get the work done. And then I get sad because I'm getting stressed. And then I get stressed because I'm getting sad. And it's stupid. But that's the cycle. That's the cycle I'm in. And it's awful. And I'm trying to break that cycle. And I think moving house is going to be perfect. Because I'm moving to a 3-bedroom, semi-detached house, which is perfect. It's going to be huge. And there's a lot more room. My office will actually be in the garage because the garage has been converted to be an office. So that's super exciting. I'm going to actually have my own place away from the house where I can get my work done, where there'll be no noise, there'll be no kids kicking balls around. It's a very quiet area that we're moving to. I'm so excited for that. You don't even understand. And we're actually moving there in about 25 days. That's what it's looking like. But before we go, we've got to get all the money to do all that, to like move in and pay like movers and pay the first month's rent and pay the deposit. And for those of you who've never moved house, for those of you who have moved house, you'll know that it's quite a costly and time-consuming and stressful process. For those of you who haven't yet, you'll experience it at some point in your life, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's basically all the points that are causing my stress, I think, that I wanted to talk about. Pretty sure I'm done. So if you're still here, I really appreciate you listening. This was really good for me to get this off my chest, to a point where I might do more sit-downs and talk. Probably not in my bathroom, because this feels pretty weird, although the lighting's pretty solid, because I've got like a mirror with a vanity light on, so you can see everything you're doing without having the actual bathroom light on, which is nice. But the one last thing I wanted to mention is there's a website called Patreon. Some of my really old followers might remember me trying to use it. Basically what it is like a lot of you guys ask if you can donate to me, or you give me donations, or unless I'm streaming, I don't really accept anything like that. But given the current like stress and situation and blah, 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 I've actually opened up Patreon. So it's a website where you can go and give an amount per month. So you could say, I want to give Seapeekay $5 a month. And then every month you'll give me $5, but then there are rewards. So like I've listed some rewards in there that you guys can go check out by clicking the link in the description. This is in no way, you guys don't have to do that or do anything to do with it. And in an ideal world, I'd have put this in a separate video, but this just, I mean, I'm already recording a video, so I might as well mention it now rather than, splitting it up. So if you guys do donate anything there, then there are rewards and all that good stuff. And I know some of you guys want to help. You are not required to do this. I just appreciate anyone that does, basically. It's the same as most people who accept donations. There's also a Discord that I have had for quite a while now, but I never went public with it. So there'll be a link to join the CPK Discord in the description of this video as well. Some of the Patreon perks link to Discord, so kind of cool to go check out them both. For those who use Discord, it's a pretty cool opportunity to get to chat with me and stuff. So, let's do that. I think that's the end. This has been 15 minutes, so that's not bad. Thank you for watching. Probably 15 minutes after I edited it. Thank you all for watching. I've been CPK. Hopefully this didn't bum you out too much. I'm sorry if it did. I just feel like, you guys are my friends, my fans, whatever you want to call yourself. And I just wanted to be open with you guys about how I'm feeling right now. So, you guys are always welcome to do the same with me. My tweets are always there. My DMs are open. My Instagram is available. I don't think any of you have me on Facebook, and I don't really give out my Facebook. But if somehow you found me there, then I'd try and reply. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as you can. I'm going to get a bath now and try and de-stress a little bit. And then go to bed. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.